Your child's entire world is at their fingertips, but so are online dangers. Do you know that children between the ages of 8 to 16 spend an average of 5 hours daily online? And many parents don't know or have any idea what they're really doing there. Today, I'm going to be sharing practical tips on how to keep your kids safe online without scaring them, without snooping, or without becoming the bad guy, right? Stick around and watch till the end. I'm going to be giving you my number one conversation starter to get kids to actually open up about their online lives. Hi, everyone. My name is Heleena. Welcome back to Heleena's Corner, where we talk about safeguarding, child protection, and parenting. As a family social worker and safeguarding advocate, I have seen firsthand what happens to children when online safety goes wrong, right? But I've also seen how the right guidance can make children confident and responsible in the digital space. Now, why does online safety matters? It matters a lot because there are a lot of things going on online, especially to children that are really unsafe for them. Kids' digital footprints are growing by the day. A lot of children are now online, sometimes even from the age of 8, 9, 10. They all want to have their own digital footprints. Now it's about making them do this safely and without any issues or any trouble coming up, right? The internet is very amazing for children. It's a learning opportunity, it's a place where children learn, it's a place where they have fun, it's a place where they grow. But there are risks as well. And as parents, we need to know these risks that are um that could be in the internet space. Now, one, we have what we call the cyberbullying. 1 in 3 kids have experienced cyberbullying. We have online grooming and predators. These are people that disguise as friends that the children meet online in games or in chat rooms. We have exposure to harmful content. They are exposed to violence, they are exposed to hate speech, they are exposed to misinformation, misguidance, they are exposed to racism, they are exposed to so many vices which are unsafe for them. And there is what we call privacy breaches. This is where they overshare personal details such as their school names, home address, full names, parents' names, where parents work, and all of that. So now, let's dive in. This isn't about panic, it's just about empowering your kids and empowering you as a parent to guide your kids safely through this digital world. You need to understand your children's online world. You need to understand what they're doing. Today's kids live in a digital playground. Nowadays, the playground is digital. It's no more like when we were growing up where everyone comes out to play football or where everyone comes out to play games. Now, even in the comfort of your home, in comfort of the home, kids have friends. It's a playground, digital playground for them. They have apps now that they play with and chat with, then they chat apps like Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, Roblox, Discord, and many, 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 many more. We're going to talk about why children keep secret. One, they keep secret because they crave independence. They keep secret because they crave independence. They want to be in control of their lives. They want to be in control of whatever is going on in their lives. Secondly, they worry that you take their devices away. So they'll rather keep it from you than let you know because they're worried about your reaction. They're worried that you take away their devices. And three, they think you won't understand. A lot of young people I've worked with in my experience, when things like this come up, they say their parents don't understand. So as a parent, you should try to understand what's going on so that when you're having this conversation with your children, you'll be able to relate. We're going to talk about how you can speak to your children about what they're doing online. Ask with curiosity and not judgment. Instead of saying things like, "What are you doing on your phone?" Say things like, "Show me the funniest video you've seen today. Show me those funny videos that you always watch and laugh about. I want to laugh too. You will see that they would happily and eagerly show you what they are watching and what is making them laugh and what is making them happy. Do not be judgmental, be curious. There are two things. Now, we're going to talk about practical safety steps to take as parents. Set parental controls and boundaries. Nowadays, you can link your phone to those of your children. Set parental controls on their phones, on your Wi-Fi. Um, have screen time. Have Google Family Link. There's one for Google. There's Apple Screen Time. There's broadband child filters. Some broadbands have child filters where you can put websites or links that your children cannot access. Teach them online privacy. Teach them that it's not safe to share personal details. Things like their names, their full names, address, school, what they're doing, where they are at every point in time. They should be careful about sharing that information. Encourage strong passwords. Encourage strong passwords and two-factor authentication. Monitor them without snooping. A lot of parents snoop. We are all guilty of it. I am also guilty as well. A lot of parents snoop. When your children are asleep, you go to their phones, scroll, look around, look at what they're doing and all of that. But it's better to monitor than to snoop. Be transparent with them. Tell them that you'll be checking their phones. Tell them that you would like to check their phones because you want to know what they're doing online, which is to keep them safe and help them make the right choices. Tell them that it's not to invade their privacy, but to keep them safe. Teach them about online friends. Not everybody on the internet is who they say they are. In fact, a lot of people on the internet are not who they say they are. So teach them about making friends online. It's better for them to have friends in school, friends they know and have seen, than friends they've not. And this is very important because in my experience, I've met a lot of children who have friends that they don't even know, they've not met. But you see them, they go to school, hurriedly get back home from school and log on to their, devices, games, and all of that because they have friends there that they don't even know who they are. So we need to teach our children about online friends, making friends online. It's very, very important. We need to build digital resilience in our children because even with controls in place, there are still some contents that are not safe for them that they still come across. You need to teach them digital resilience. That's very important. Encourage critical thinking. Encourage reflection. Encourage critical thinking. Let them know things that are uncomfortable, that are unsafe. Messages that people send to them and they're like, is this something I can say? When someone sends you a message that you feel is awkward, or you feel like, can I actually say this to someone's face? They should be able to know and differentiate, distinguish between a good message and an awkward message or a wrong message. Discuss fake news, scams, and show them examples. You can even do your own little research. Discuss fake news with them, things that are fake. Explain to them that everything that's posted online never, never, never leaves. There's always a digital footprint. Even if they delete it from their timelines, from their apps, from their chat box or whatever, it's still there. When I speak to children about this, I use the toothpaste illustration. And I say to them, anything you press out from this toothpaste, no matter what you do, you cannot take it back in. Once it's out, it's out. So let them know that even if they post and delete, it's there. And the internet never forgets. It's permanent. The internet never forgets. So please, children need to understand the implication of posting and what they post. Teach them on how to have the online safety chat. Let them keep their conversations age appropriate. They should, when they're messaging or chatting with people, especially people that they met online, they should ask themselves, can I actually say this as a 14-year-old or as a 15-year-old or as a 13-year-old? Sometimes they'll be able to discern whether a particular message is actually coming from an adult than a child. Use real stories. Let them know what is going on out there, how children are falling victims, how children are being groomed, how children are being manipulated and destroyed because of the internet or through the internet. Let them see, let them know, show them those stories, show them the news. I remember when I was growing up, my parents would watch news, different stations, different types of news from 7 in the evening till midnight. And if there's any news that has to do with children or safety, or children being abducted because they were talking to strangers, or anything that has to do with children and young people and safety, my parents will always call us to come and watch, come and see what's happening to this girl or what happened to this boy because of this and this and this. And that's why I always tell you to be safe out there. Where I come from, what's very common with when they kidnap children is when they talk to strangers. So during my time, it was talking to strangers that was a thing. And when there is news about how a child was abducted or how, a child was led to do what he or she was not supposed to do, and all of that, that originates from talking to a stranger on the road or anyway, my parents will call us to come and watch. So show your children the news. Let them see that these things are happening. So when you're telling them to be safe online, they will know that there are consequences. However, there's a golden rule. Let your children know that you are there to help them. You are there to support them. Let them know that you are there to encourage them. If there's anything they feel is awkward or is upsetting, that anything they see online that is upsetting, let them know that you are there for them to speak to you. And like I said, no judging. Just be curious. Your child's online world doesn't have to be scary, but with your guidance, it can be a place of learning, it can be a place of fun, and it can be a place of growth. It doesn't have to be scary. It isn't scary. Children learn online. Children grow online. Children also have fun online. It's very broad. As much as there are risks, there are also the positives. That's why we should monitor, ensure that our children are going to the right websites, doing the right things online. Speak to them. Let them know that you're going to check their phones. Don't snoop. Monitor. And let them know why you are monitoring. Give them the reasons. And like I said, share stories as well. Real life stories of people that have been, either groomed or manipulated or have gone through stuff that you see on the news. Share it with them. Let them watch, let them see that it's really not safe out there. As much as there's a lot to gain, there's also a lot to lose. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, share it to other parents you know might need this information. And of course, like I always say, if you have any questions, you can drop it in my comment section. If there's any topic you want me to talk about, you can also drop it in the comment section and I will gladly answer your questions or talk about them. Thank you for watching till the end, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.